Welcome to the 10-Minute Trading Room, where we take the guesswork out of trading.
Well, hello there, traders. No, funny story. I actually just figured out today, hey, Chris, you don't have to wear the headphones when you go live because you can't actually hear anybody on the other side. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. When I had a publicist, which I don't work with her anymore, she and I didn't get along or see eye to eye very well. But she told me before I went on the TV and everything, she was like, listen, ditch the headphones. They look stupid. You don't need to wear them. I was like, oh, but I like my headphones. They look so good to me. To me it looked very professional, but to her and to the TV audience, it was a no go. But is what it is. Welcome to another edition of today's Trading Room. I'm really excited today, mainly because this is once again another. You could see it coming. And because you could see it coming, you have to have a game plan for it. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by you could see it coming on today's market analysis. Okay, so here's everything you need to know. Friday, I called this move. Totally 100% called this move. The reason I said that was because Monday, early on in the week, are when the amateurs come to play. Late on in the week is when the institutions come in. Later in the week last week is when the institutions came in and started selling off. What day was that? The 29th was Monday. Last Monday was the last time that we had a big bounce, okay? And Friday, we had FinClub say it was a green day, yet it was still down. So that told me right there we were going to be looking for a bounce. Now today, FinClub had another green day and the market's up 1.2%. These are bear market moves. And because they are bear market moves, you have to be more strategic on these. You've got to be a lot more cautious and keep your risk really tight. FinClub totally tipped us off to this on Friday. And my thought was we're going to see a bounce into this circle. And that's exactly what we did. I mean, it's wicking out of the circle now, but yeah, totally nailed this move because it was expected. So we once again don't have a confluence of signals. The S&P 500 feels like it's up infinity today, right? But keep in mind, over the last week, it's bloody everywhere. The percent of stocks over their 50-day average is still at 32%. So only 1 in 3 stocks has its own bullish posture right now. Only 1 in 3. That's super bearish. And with FinClub showing a green day, we have mixed signals. Let me update this. You can see all 3 of these showing a bearish posture. In fact, I don't know why that shows there. Oh, it shows that because it's mixed. We have our 10-day under the 20-day, but price is now above the 50-day. We don't have a full-on ready to go short signal yet. And this is so key. We don't day trade, we position trade. And when you do 10-minute trading like this, it's actually really easy to just follow along with what the market's doing. What the market's doing right now, as you can see, I'm going to draw a straight line. Ready? Watch this. It's a straight line. Remove this guy. It's down to flat. Maybe move this a little bit. We're at the same point we were after this big sell-off last week during the holiday week. I know it feels like we're down $1 million since that time, but it also feels like we're up infinity. What the market's telling us right now is it doesn't know which way it's going to go. To me, more likely, it looks bearish, but we could totally have a Santa Claus rally. And if we do, we're going to play. But until the market confirms which direction it's going to go, there is no responsible way, in my opinion, to trade this long or to trade this short. Now, what I said last Friday was I think we're going to see a bounce into this circle, and then Tuesday or Wednesday get the real breakdown. So either tomorrow or the day after, if we get priced back below the 50-day and FinClub lines up red, we already know that the MMFI is all kinds of beaten up and broken. So that's what we need to see. Once that breaks down, we're on our way. We're good to go. So we don't have a direction yet. We're close, but we're really close in either direction. Because we're close in either direction, we can't pick a side. If your side's to go long, we got to wait. If your side's to go short, we got to wait. We're just not at a point where we can go yet. So we don't have any open positions because we're playing it super, super tight and super defensive. Today is a transition day. Remember, there's offensive days where we're going to be adding positions. There's defensive days where we don't do anything, but we are in the market. And then there's transition days like today where we're out of the market and we're waiting for the market to tell us which way it's going to go. Additionally, we don't have any new trade setups because of this. So today, it's a very strategic day. Don't get the lack of movement confused with lack of strategy. This is 100% in our strategy. And because it's in our strategy, we know what we're going to do. So with that being said, let's go to our final thoughts. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other. Boy, I tell you, when I read that, I was like, that's exactly trading. Trading is not one long race. Well, in theory, I guess it is. But the point is that you have to make those individual races over and over and over and over. You have to make each individual trade over and over and over strategically in order to be successful. If you are trying to make everything in one trade, you are bound to lose that trade because you're not going to handle it correctly. If you're strategic and you let the market tell you what it's going to do, you're going to be all right. Trading is 90% the strategy. I totally got that backwards. Trading is 10% of what the market does and 90% of how you follow your strategy. Because if you can't follow your strategy, it doesn't matter how good of a strategy it is. I know right now people are like, I want to get in long, I want to get in short, but they're getting wrecked because these moves are not conducive to one way or the other. We're a little bit sideways. And because of that, you have to play for sideways. There's going to be a great trend. Mark my words. At some point, we'll either have a fantastic move to the upside or we're going to have a really ugly breakdown. One of those will happen. And when it does, we'll be ready. But we're not going to predict it and we're not going to lose money wasting bad trades until that happens. Because this is a long race. And each individual day is important. Just think about that. If you wrecked yourself in one day, you could undo years of discipline and perseverance in strategy. And that's what I'm here for, is to keep you from doing that. So thank you for tuning into today's trading room. Again, totally part of the strategy. There will be days where we don't do anything and wait for the market to tell us which way it's going to go. I'm a broken record, I know. Just like Mark Minervini was when Jack Schwager interviewed him. Because he said, I'm a broken record and I'm repeating what people say because this is what works. If you're looking for action and all kinds of day trades all day long and all these grandiose promises of how you're going to make $1 billion and we're going to find the next, GameStop overnight, you're in the wrong place. But if you have the right mindset to be a long-term, we're going to make this happen trader, you're in the right place. So thank you for coming to today's trading room. I will see you tomorrow.